Ah, hello. Is that Count Binface?
It is. To whom do I speak?
My name is Mark Campbell. This is the Mark Campbell Show on Valley Park Radio. It's lovely to talk to you.
Well, it's a pleasure to be on. I've been on a few Earth media so far, like the BBC.
Yep.
And the Big Issue.
Oh.
But nothing beats Darwin Valley Radio. It is an absolute pleasure to be with you.
Oh, that's fantastic. And where are you actually beaming down your message from at the moment? Are you up in space?
Well, I'm on board my starship, the Alboletto, but in order to speak to you, I have entered Earth orbit, and I'm cloaked just above a car park in Croydon, which I thought was a nice place to be.
Oh, fantastic. I hear they're very nice in Croydon, yes. So now, tell me a little bit about your bid for the Mayor of London. I like one of the policies particularly, which is, as I'm a keen cinema goer, is to have crisps that don't make any noise. Is that right?
Well, it's loud snacks to be banned, Mark,
right.
from theatres, and I will spread that out to cinemas too. Yes, I think everyone can get on board with that one, but none of my opponents did upon the importance of the issue.
Say that again. You broke up a little. What was the most important issue? Sorry.
Well, it broke up. Most of my opponents are breaking down, I can tell you. The importance of the issue is quite simple, that I am the only candidate running for London Mayor who has alighted upon the seriousness of the loudness of snacks in theatre and cinema venues, but I'm the only one pledging to do anything about it.
That is true. I haven't seen it in any other candidates' prospectuses. That is true. What are your other main policies that would see you actually on the mayor ticket?
Well, I mean, I've got a fully costed suite of 24 policies for 2024, but I'll take you through a few of my favourites. There's Thames water bosses to be made to take a dip in the Thames to see how they like it.
Yeah.
I mean, that might increase the queues at your hospital, but I think it's worth it.
Well, yeah.
Claudia Winkleman's Fringe to be grade 1 listed. It's just too damn good. Needs to be protected at all costs.
Yeah.
No shop to be allowed to sell a croissant
for
more than £1.10. And you can blame Liz and Rishi for the extra 10p. Not my fault.
Right.
London's Night Tsar to be replaced by a new, upgraded Night Mayor with headquarters on Elm Street.
Right.
Yes?
Yes, I got it. Got that one. Yep.
Yes, good. You're on the ball.
Yep.
I like it. Nothing gets past hospital radio.
No.
And also, I pledge that I will rename London Bridge after Phoebe Waller.
Right.
And I will build at least one affordable house. That's just for starters.
That's good. I mean, that's one more than everyone else, right?
Exactly. Every other pledge on housing has been missed. I guarantee that within a 4-year term, this politician will actually keep his promises.
That's fantastic. Now, what about your policies on sort of road safety? I mean, one. Have you ever thought about having to make it safer to have cars go on the left and lorries drive on the right, something like that?
No, that's just mental.
Oh, okay. What about your...
Yes, and your listeners will know that.
Okay.
That's why I'm running for mayor and not you see. Because I don't want to cause major pile-ups on Britain's roads.
That is very true.
That's insane.
Okay.
But, so, no, I don't go for that. But I do have a roads policy, which is quite simple, which is that I know there's a lot of kerfuffle about 20-mile-an-hour zones. Well, I mean, in hospitals, there's 5-mile-an-hour zones, but that's a bit different.
Yeah.
But 20-mile-an-hour zones are now de rigueur, and some people like them, some people don't like them, but I have a universal policy that'll suit everyone. It could solve any delays caused by 20-mile-an-hour zones. All meetings will start 10 minutes later. Job done.
Excellent. That's a brilliant idea. And what will you be doing? You're out and about doing all this publicity. Where will you be on polling day itself? Have you thought about that?
No, I haven't, to be honest with you. But, actual fact, polling day is almost the least important, because by that point, everyone's going out and doing it, right? My work is kind of done.
Yeah, that is true.
So, I might just sit back and enjoy my Lovejoy box set.
Fantastic. All right, well, on the line also, we have a regular caller to the show. It's John Ashe from Basingstoke. Are you there, John?
Hello, Mark. Yes, indeed I am. This is John Ashe with an E from Basingstoke. Very pleased to be speaking on your show again. And I do, in fact, have a question for Count Binface, who I understand is an independent space warrior. Count Binface, may I ask you a question?
I suppose so, John, even though you live in Basingstoke, so you're not actually within the M25, so I'm not looking for your vote. So to be honest with you, I couldn't give a damn what you think. That's politics, but go ahead.
I have to say I'm not offended because I do respect that robust kind of approach you have to politics. So my question to you is, on your Wikipedia page, it says that you are a satirical political candidate, which concerns me slightly. Are you satirical?
Satire is in the ear and eye of the beholder, John, as I'm sure you are well aware from your multifarious contributions to this show.
There we go, John. Any other questions?
Thank you. I have one more. Now, I'm a scientist. I used to be a quantity surveyor, so this is a scientific question. Now, in the Hillingdon and Uxbridge Times in 2019, it says that you claimed at the time to be 5,965 years old, so I guess you're more like 5,970 years old now. Now, scientific question here.
Science.
Can you prove that to me in scientific terms that you are really that old?
Okay, get ready for this one. No.
Happy with that, John?
I am, because at least that's an honest answer.
Fantastic. You got any more questions before
And also, can I just say one thing? You're a scientist. You did science and you ended up being a quantity surveyor. That says everything about the state of your planet.
Is that a compliment?
I'll leave it to you.
Thank you very much. I shall interpret it as a compliment. I do have faith in you, Count Binface. I'm particularly concerned that there shouldn't be loud snacks in theatres, so I'm looking forward to your success. You see, I do sometimes visit, not in my capacity as a scientist, but as a theatre goer, you see, and so it will be very good to have a positive experience in London theatres.
Oh, well, I'm only too happy to help.
That's brilliant. Thank you, John. Well, it's lovely for you to talk to John and for John to talk to Count Binface. Thank you for that. Any last word, John, from you before I close with Count Binface?
No, just regards to Molly.
Oh, yes. That's it. Yes, fine. All right. Well, thanks, John. Thanks for that. And thank you very much for talking to me, Count Binface. Any last words for the voters within the M25 and John?
Only one question from me is, who or what is Molly?
Oh, John, who's Molly?
Well, Molly was a former girlfriend of mine, along with Maud, but not at the same time.
Does she live within the M25?
She doesn't, no.
Oh, I'm not bothered then.
Okay. Before you go, Count Binface, perhaps we'd like to just suggest a record I could put onto the virtual turntable for you. I know I didn't ask you in advance, but have you got anything you'd like us to play?
Okay, that's the second thing he's sprung on me, listeners. Firstly, there was this John guy, and now there's the record request.
Sorry.
I mean, this is the kind of thing politicians have to deal with all the time. But yes, I do have a record. On your virtual turntable, you can play Camouflage by Stan Ridgway, because it reminds me of my cloaking device.
That's lovely. Thank you very much, Count Binface. Lovely to speak to you, and good luck with the elections.
Lovely. Pleasure to speak to you.
Darren's Valley's radio station.